What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? I hope you all are doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I know this is not our regular normal time that we go live in the mornings, but oh y'all. Anyway, we're here. Let me know if you guys can hear me. You guys can. All right, let's see. We got DF Marilda in the house. What's going on? How are you? Good morning, Sweet Pea. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mocha Drop, good morning, good morning. How are you? Leslie, good morning, good morning, good morning. Angie B, good morning. How are you? Miss Denise, good morning, good morning, good morning. Twin Flames, what it do, what it do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Cece, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A nice intro. Thank you. I appreciate that, CC. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's see. Bama girl, I see you. Wait, why I jump? Okay, there we go. Bama girl, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Annette? Hello, how are you? Okay, listen, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, so I'm not fit to do no waiting and none of that. Whoever see it. Whoever don't. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, I do want to go ahead and get into the elephant in the room. When it comes to a video that I did just premiere not too long ago, this morning, about Tyree Nichols and the what's going on with Tyree Nichols. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, and I am extremely aggravated. I'm extremely aggravated. I'm angry because I just don't understand. This has become crazy. This has really become crazy. So in case if you guys do not know, just to give you guys a brief update, back in January of 2023, Tyree Nichols was stopped on the he was stopped due to a traffic stop, right, by 5 officers, and 2 of the officers out of the 5 officers pled guilty, and they did agree to testify against the other 3 officers who were found not guilty as of yesterday. Y'all, I think that this is a sad situation, definitely for the family, because again, I can only imagine how his mother feels and how this is. To me, it's insane. All right. So Memphis police officers found not guilty of all state charges in Tyree Nichols' beating death. All right. A Tennessee jury cleared three former Memphis officers Wednesday of all state charges stemming from the fatal beating of a black motorist that sparked protests across the country 2 years ago. Okay. Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, and Justin Smith were found not guilty of second-degree unaliving, among other charges, in the death of Tyree Nichols. Now, I also want to talk about this too. So, the jury in this trial was all white people. We just gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Yep. The jury in this trial was all white people. Now, see, that's another conversation for another day. However, it needs to be noted that this was a jury full of white people. Now, tomorrow is Friday. Y'all know we'll talk politics and we will be talking about this. Okay. We will be talking about this because, again, I think that this is utterly disgusting. I just don't. The justice system fails. The justice system fails yet again. Yet again. Disappointment after disappointment. And the fact of the matter is, all 5 of those officers were also black. It just does not sit well with me. This whole thing just does not sit well with me. And again, I can only imagine how I'm feeling versus how his family is feeling even 2 years later. Right? So I am utterly disgusted by this, y'all. I really am. So we will be doing a deep dive on this. Y'all bear with me. Last night we had a power outage, which affected my uploads and stuff like that. So we are a little bit behind, but we're gonna get on track. But I just thought this Tyree Nichols thing definitely needs to be talked about. I don't see enough for y'all talking about this thing. I don't, especially to people who I know that there are some people who just don't talk about situations like this, but y'all, this is time out for sitting back, just being quiet on something like this. Definitely, this falls back on so many things. It is straight politics when it comes to stuff like this. Who we have sitting on. Anyway, we're gonna get to this tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the backup channel, which is theechefdondon 2, so that we can talk about this. Because again, I'm angry and I just feel like yet again it's some straight foolishness. All right, moving on, guys. Moving on. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure you hit that like button as you guys come into the room. All right, so let's get into this news here. First of all, I want to say shout out to Millie Chun. Millie Chun did a show yesterday with Sweet Tea and her. If one of the mods, if you're in here, if you can actually go grab that video and put it in the chat here, I would really appreciate it. If not, I'll grab it. But Millie Chun did a Hot Topics live with Sweet Tea from Married to Medicine, that's now married to Dr. G. And she did make an announcement on that live, or maybe it was after the live. I don't know. I kind of came in late. And I didn't have a chance to go back and watch it again because we had the power outage. I was trying to save my battery, child. So here is Sweet Tea, and honestly, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my true feelings on this, but let's get into it, honey. Let's see.
Back to Married to Medicine, I didn't like how it worked out. It was foul. I mean, it definitely was foul, and I'm just gonna say I haven't really talked a lot about this, but I I really wanted to leave it to my fans to figure out like what was going on, because know that I'm not a quitter. Never ever been a quitter. Um, and I ain't never ran away from anybody. So just putting that out there. But it just is what it is. And I think that there are better things in store for me. I think that that platform was what it was for me at the moment, and I think that God has something better, and I'm going down the right path. So that's all. I'm glad you're not coming back to me.
All right, so basically, Sweet Tea did make her announcement that she will not be coming back to the show. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. Some of this, some people ain't gonna rock with this, and that's okay. We ain't gotta fall out about it. I have never met Sweet Tea or anything of that sort. However, I know a lot of people have met Sweet Tea. But this is what I want to say from the outside looking in from watching the show. Um, I really am glad that she is pulling away from the show. I want to say that I'm glad that she has now found her tribe of people who support her. Because my thing was, I never thought that she fit in with these women, and there's a reason why she didn't fit in with these women, and it was the agenda behind bringing her on the show, bringing Dr. G back on the show, doing all of the things. It would have never worked, right? It would have never worked. And I think that they needed to pull away from the show to focus on their marriage, to focus on it. They want to have a family, focus on having a family, but it would never, you were going to be stressed out. Even if you got pregnant on the show, you was going to be stressed out because of all the things that you and Quad going back and forth about, Dr. G and Quad going back and forth about. And listen to me before you make any type of judgment, honey. Listen to me thoroughly, because I know some of y'all don't comprehend well. So listen to me thoroughly what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So again, I think that her leaving the show is a good thing, because again, it would have never, to me, it would have never worked. It would have never worked. There was an agenda. There were things happening behind the scenes that we aren't privy to, I'm sure, that took place. And so I just think for her to focus on her family, to focus on her marriage, it was safe to pull away. Find you a group of people who are your age, because one thing that she kept saying was about their age on the show, and that's another reason why I felt like she didn't fit in. Find someone around your age, find someone interested in doing the same things that you're interested in, because again, these ladies, they didn't have that. The only reason why I felt like she had a friendship with Contessa was because of the mutual hate for Heavenly. I mean, and again, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about that, but I'm just saying, I feel like this was a great move for her. It's a great decision for her. Let these ladies do themselves. And honestly, I hope that she doesn't. I hope that and listen to me again when I say this, okay? I hope that she begins to heal from the show, meaning not discussing the show, just kind of letting them do what they're doing. I believe, based on what I heard during Millie Chun's interview, she has found a group of doctors' wives who she fits in with. Not only that, they have started a organization, I believe, amongst them as well. They're going to be doing some other things. They met at brunch, and I did see videos of them on social media, dancing and doing some things of that sort. And again, I'm happy that she has found her group of people, because I always think that's the best thing to do, right? Find your group, find your people who support you, and you move in that way. So that's all I got for Sweet Tea. Like, I don't got nothing bad to say. I just feel like stepping away from the show, not coming back to the show, is a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Um, it's definitely a good thing also too for Dr. G, because um yeah, I Okay, anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'll leave it to myself, because I could go in, but again, I think that it's good that they're leaving. I mean that they're not coming back, not leaving. What the hell? Okay, so moving on. I will stay over here in reality TV. We got a lot to talk in reality TV. So let's get into it. Evelyn versus Evelyn versus Jennifer. Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives. Okay. Child. First and foremost. Okay. Listen to me and listen to me good. I feel like Evelyn is making some great points when it comes to I feel like Evelyn is making some great points when it comes to her feelings with Jennifer and Jennifer marrying this Christian Gold alleged scammer dude, whatever, right? But what I find interesting is I think it's the wrong messenger. I really do. I think it's the wrong messenger. Why in the hell are we listening to anything that Evelyn Lozada has to say about what she feels about something? People can go in on her dating life and how no one approves of her dating everybody in each industry, the basketball, football, soccer, hockey. Girl, I really just don't think you have room to speak on anyone's relationship. And honestly, we knew that this was going to be a storyline considering Jennifer got married in Paris. We knew that Basketball Wives last season, it ended with a hot mic situation where Evelyn was saying, "Oh, Jennifer getting ready to marry this scammer, blah, 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 blah." I again just hey to everybody that's coming in, Big Queen Ish, Miss Monet, Kate Calloway. I see y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, please, and push me up on in the algorithm. We are live at a different time than we normally are. Melanin Beauty, I bet you won't. Girl, what's the T? IPV. I see y'all. What's up, y'all? So again, for me, I just feel like it's the wrong messenger. It's the wrong messenger when it comes to them. I'm gonna play the audio of this particular clip, not the we won't show it because I don't really know how VH1 do. So hold on one second. We're just gonna play the audio.
Friendsgiving, so good. I know we've all had our ups and downs at different times, but at the end of the day, it's about coming together and being able to address elephants in the room to move forward. Jennifer and Evelyn, now is a better time than any, but I'm not pushing nothing. I want you guys to do what you feel comfortable doing.
So just to explain to you what happened, because you never gave me the opportunity to explain, the audio was me talking to the private detective. So what I said, I feel, but I never talked about your man to anybody in this circle. And I wanted to explain that to you privately, but here we are.
There's a lot of things that are false. And
Jennifer,
first of all, we're not going to make this about Christian.
well, it kind of is. This actually came to me. Carl's cousin went and invested money and has been trying to get her money back. Tell your man to send her $1,500 back.
What are we doing? I thought this was Friendsgiving. There's nothing friendly going on here. It went from 0 to 200 flat. Do y'all have a kid table? Can I go sit at the counter? Because this seems like a y'all issue.
I'm going to give you context of what I'm talking about.
You don't have to show me anything.
I know you want to deny that it's not happening, but it is, girl.
I'm not interested in it.
So all the victims, the lady that's on disability with 30,000, you don't care about these people?
Christian doesn't even know who that woman is.
Oh, girl, I get it, that's your man or whatever, but sometimes a mother will bring you down. He stole this woman's money.
No, he's a day trader. People have to realize when they trade, you have good days, you have bad days. You win money and you lose money. I'm highly irritated. I do not want to keep talking about my man, my man, my man. This obsession is so weird to me. I'm just over it.
Should he be trading as a felon?
Yeah, he can.
Who told you this? Because I'm not making this up.
Okay.
You're too smart for this. There's nothing that I'm telling this woman that she's even trying to listen to. He has done a really good job of isolating Jennifer. I am afraid for her.
Jen, how do you feel about this information? How do you feel?
I don't feel any kind of way.
Do you care?
Conversation is not going to be about
Jen,
Christian. I'm not.
I'm asking you a question. Do you care?
Brandy, I don't give a how many ways you try and ask the question. I'm not talking about it.
I've never seen Jennifer snap on me, and I feel bad for her, but Jennifer normally handles herself unbothered.
My concern for her too, people are looking at her. You're online, you're doing this or whatever. People are like, oh, you doing this with the money that you stole from me.
I'm not sensitive.
Don't. That's why you're in the situation that you're in.
I'm not in no situation. This is not a Friendsgiving for me. I don't owe you any explanation because I have realized you're not a friend. Listen to this more.
I'm confused. I'm a fly on the wall here.
It's kind of like a Ponzi scheme, whatever he got going on.
Listen, stop talking about Christian.
No,
get another storyline. Get another
stop stealing money.
Get another
stop stealing money. Stop being a thief.
Storyline.
You want to keep co-signing this bull?
Okay, so y'all heard the audio. Now, this was from this episode that came on Monday. Okay, so a couple things here. While I think that Evelyn's message could be, it could be very well true for Jennifer because we have heard and seen of the things that Jennifer has had to go through since she has been with Christian Gold. But as I have stated before, Evelyn, sometimes it's just safe for you to have your own storyline. And I believe that Jennifer is absolutely correct about that. Create your own storyline because what you have been able to do on this show is definitely be in everybody's business. The moment that somebody is in your business, you're going to have a major problem about it. So I'm not quite sure why you want to continue to hound Jennifer about her relationship. I think you should just let Jennifer just be in whatever she's in. I think at this point Jennifer has asked for it. Unfortunately, she was with wide hip Tim Norman. She has continuously had these relationships that just does not go right. Her and Christian have a YouTube channel. They have all these things. Y'all know girl that's Legal Simone. She broke all of this stuff down, and all of this. Like, I think that again, Evelyn can be right in those areas. Again, I just feel like it's the wrong messenger because Evelyn, what you should be concerned about is you should be concerned about your daughter having a baby with your with your friend's ex. That's what you really need to be concerned about. Truth be told. Okay. And stop saying that you was not friends with that girl because who is going to a baby shower and put their hands all on somebody's stomach? I'm just asking. Spirits and stuff transfer. So I'm just wondering, you got your hand all on that lady belly and stuff like that. Girl, what I got to say again, Evelyn, mind your business, okay? There are things that you could be discussing where you don't have to be concerned about Christian and Jennifer and anybody else for that matter. Girl, I cannot with these two. Now, Jennifer, I'm gonna say this though, baby. I hope you keep this energy all season long. I don't want you to dummy down to any of this. I need you to keep this keep this energy all season long. Okay, please keep it all season long. It's very important that you do. Keep it all season long. Speaking of Jackie, Miss Monet, Jackie had to sit down with Carlos King, child. Jackie had to sit down with Carlos King. She gave her Mount Rushmore of basketball wives. She was very shady while she did it. Y'all, I really realized I like Jackie. I really do like Jackie. But listening to this interview with her and Carlos King, Jackie was saying some shit that didn't make no sense. Was it just me? Was it just me? Oh, my sister was following Christian Girl, and I had to stop her from sending him any money. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible, Miss Peggy. Oh wow. Yeah. Did anybody watch the interview? Anybody watch the interview? We're gonna break it down, not in this particular interview. I mean, this particular live, but we are gonna break it down today, a little later on. But Jackie is crazy. I love me some Jackie too. I love me some Jackie too. I don't care what y'all say, but Jackie ass was saying a whole bunch of stuff that didn't make no sense. Carlos just sat there and let her talk. Carlos said that let her talk, and I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all. You saw other CCs replay the interview. Yeah, we're gonna do it later on today. We're gonna do that one, and we're also gonna do so. It's gonna be probably a longer live, but we're gonna speed through it. But we're also gonna do Nene and Cynthia as well. However, we're just here to talk about the talking points. Okay. Jackie is definitely very shady. I love Jackie. I love Jackie. So her daughter is now on the show. Okay. Her daughter is now on the show. She is married. So now Jackie and her daughter are literally basketball wives. Her daughter is literally a basketball wife. Jackie, is the coach of the coach's wife. You know what I'm saying? He was playing for the team. So, they are literally the epitome of what the show represents. None of these other women are basketball wives. Like Jennifer is not a basketball wife. Evelyn is not a damn basketball wife. She is more of a soccer girlfriend, a football girlfriend, a round the way girlfriend. That's what Evelyn gives. And so Jackie and her daughter are going to be the only one. Now, the one thing that I really don't want to see in 2025 is I don't want to see Jackie and her daughter really get into it because and I mean, if it's the reality, it's the reality, right? But I'm hoping that, I don't know, I really didn't want to really see them go through nothing like that, because I feel like in 2025 it just fuels a narrative, right? You know what I'm saying? So again, if it's the reality, they're always into it. We always know that they have had a rocky relationship. I think we've all known that, but I really didn't want to see that. I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. Basketball Wives seems like it may give this season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just didn't have one episode, so I'm gonna watch another, and we're gonna see what we get. But yeah, Jackie talked about this season. Jackie has a couple of crazy moments. Jackie also climbing over the furniture, jumping over the furniture to get to. It looks like Brittany Renner. She looked like she gonna have an issue with Brittany. She say that Brittany play it up for the cameras. Jackie, you do too. I love you down, but you do too. You do too. You do too. But Jackie talked about that. Jackie, again, she talked about her relationship with Shani. Like she said that her and Shani, have had like an up and down relationship. She respects Shani. She says that, she understands that she is like the face of the show. She understands that it almost kind of sounds like, now I really think that Shani, I think I think if we got the old Shani, now I'm not saying Shani is reformed and she's a brand new woman. I'm not saying that at all. But had we got an old Shani, Shani would have responded to Jackie because Jackie was being shady when she said that was her show. Okay, so I get what she meant, but it's the way she came, the way she said it. You know what I mean? Malaysia did respond to Malaysia responded, and so did OG. I know a lot of people don't like OG. I like OG. I really didn't like how OG was treated. If I'm being for real, I ain't really like that. Y'all know how I feel about Shani. I feel like Shani. I'm probably not going to be interested in the episodes that Shani is in because I feel like Shani, they just had Shani and her husband just had this a conference called a Cry Conference or Cry Con or whatever it was, right? She also did an interview about a week and a half ago. And in this interview, she said how she's over this women's ministry at the church, and you know how she doing all this. And this is why I tell y'all I can't rock with the fake first lady, because what this show represents is it represents it doesn't represent conflict resolution. It's not like you coming on the show to resolve issues. You're coming on the show to delve into the mess with these other ladies, when these other ladies are about really in reality TV tearing each other down. Like what we're not gonna do is we not gonna pretend like this is not pure entertainment. And I just feel like as a first lady, your focus should be on leading these women in this ministry instead of you trying to come on and be the face of the show. Girl, let it go. We know you're the EP. We know you're the creator. We know you do things behind the scenes. Sit your ass down there behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And leading guide these women, because I feel like you trying to live. And this is not judgmental. This is not judgmental. I just feel like, again, Shani has always been a mean girl. Say what y'all want. What she did to Brandy, what she has done to other, what she did to Tammy, because y'all not gonna sit up here and pretend like she strung Tammy along to make Tammy think that she had a friend indeed. And then look what happened. She did it for the longest when it came to Tammy. Tammy had had enough of Shani and her bullshit. She woke up. She woke up. There's a lot of these ladies that have been on this show, and she has been mean girls too. So again, I don't see how you can be over here trying to lead and guide these women to Christ and things over here, and then turn around and here we are over here, and now you're trying to come on the show. You want to be first center in the cast photo. Girl, sit down some damn well. Yes, a mean girl. She caused issues between the ladies. She did. She very well did. Even when it came to Malaysia and Jackie, when it came to Shani has done a lot of stuff. Shani has done a lot of stuff. Shani is definitely the person. Now, sometimes she throw rocks and hide her hands. And a lot of times, y'all remember that reunion when, I don't know if this was the same reunion when Tammy quit, but something was said and Tammy leaned over and asked Shani. She was like, Shani O'Neal, did you say this? And she was like, stop touching me, Tammy. Stop touching me, Tammy. Right then and there, I'm like, I wish people see Shani for her ways. Shani done threw this rock out here, and now she want to sit back and act like she ain't got nothing to do with it. Girl, I can't with Shani. I can't. Now cry your ass at the cry con, whatever it is. I don't know how any of y'all can fool with Shani. I can't. I cannot. Sugar Granny. She definitely, they threw Tammy out there. They did Tammy wrong. As soon as Tammy left the show, she has elevated. Sure has. Hey, Brittany. Sure has. I ain't like how they did Tammy. And I'm glad Tammy woke up, honey. And stop asking her to come back to this show. All right, moving on from Basketball Wives, Jackie, and all of the people. And y'all know I can't stand Carlos King voice, but child, when it comes to you being the force multiplier of this show, he said something in there. This is why we got to go through that interview. He said something about something about you need an anchor for your shows, or you need something for your shows. Do you realize, dude, that you really have like, you haven't treated your anchors in your shows right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying that about Mel. I'm saying that about other people. Hello, Monique. Hello. Winter. Like Winter or not, Winter was a fan favorite. I'm just saying. So baby, you know, we're gonna stop right there and we're gonna talk about it. Since he want to sit down and interview everybody, that's and then go over there and interview your people. Moving on. Carlisha. All right, so shout out to reality reality entertainment TV on Instagram. We did talk about this, and see, this is why y'all need to get in Patreon, get in members only, because we did have a live yesterday. We talked about a lot of stuff yesterday as well. So y'all need to join Patreon. It's $3 and some change. It's less than $4, that's for sure. And then memberships here on the channel, 99¢, and I believe $3.99 or $4.99. And that's about to change. I will let y'all know that that's about to change. All right. So Bravo has announced 4 new series. All right. I'm a Shaw of the Sunset fan, so the Valley, the Persian style, I'm interested in. I like, you know, MJ, like MJ, and you know, all of the rest of them. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm thinking it's gonna give. I'm thinking it's gonna give. Okay, thinking it's gonna give. We have Wife Swap, the Real Housewives edition. Let me go to that. I'm not interested in this Wife Swap, Real Housewife edition. I'm really not. I think that, why did Tammy leave? Because Shani O'Neal and the rest of them was playing with her. That's why. I mean, that could be very true, but that still does not negate what they did to her. And honestly, here's my thing. I think when she left, she evolved. You know, people don't have issues with people after they evolve. I think she honestly said that her and Shani are at least cordial with each other. I don't think that when she left, I think the way that she left, what's up, Harold? I think the way that she left was more so of, I'm elevating. She has had all these opportunities. I don't think she holds a grudge with these people. I don't think she holds a grudge with them. I just don't think she really wants to ever work with them again. You know what I mean? I think you can be cool with somebody and not work with them. You know? So I think that's what that's about. Okay, so the Wife Swap, I don't know. They can keep that. They can keep that. Bravo. Ladies of London. I'm not really sure I'm interested in Ladies of London either, because I feel like y'all should have just brought Real Housewives of Dubai back. Yeah, I said it. Y'all should have brought Real Housewives of Dubai back, because I feel like y'all did not give them a fair shake. Y'all had filmed all of that stuff. Y'all had filmed all that stuff in advance, and when it came out, it looked a certain way. I think y'all should have gave them another chance. So for me, yeah, no to the Ladies of London. What you say, CC? I don't like Reza on Shaws of Sunset. On Watch What Happens Live, he said that the term black biatches several times, talking about RHOA, and Andy laughed. Oh, I missed that. I stopped watching Watch What Happens Live. Then, and I don't see it for the Shaws. Oh my gosh. I missed that. I have to go look that up. I'm gonna have to go look that up, child. Okay, so let's see. Now, the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Okay, let me tell y'all, I'm kind of in between on this one. I think that it's gonna represent like richness and the money and the things. I think that it's, you know, that's what Housewives is supposed to give. I don't know. I feel like when they do these little small cities and stuff like that, that stuff don't never last. You know, they attempted to do DC. They I don't know, because I guess Potomac is a smaller place. I don't know. I don't know. I think that it's going to give like the richness, it's going to give the Real Housewives vibes, but I see a lot of people saying that it's going to give them like probably a revamp of New Jersey, like Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what it's going to give. I'm not going to say that I'm probably going to, you know, review it just yet and stuff like that, but I am going to see what it gives. I like yeah, Ladies of London is a reboot. Stanberry was on the first season that they had. They only had one season. What was I gonna say? I am with you though, Harold. I do agree. I would have wanted to see like a New Orleans or Chicago. You know, you know, bring Dallas back, bring Houston back, Texas. Give us Texas. Give us Austin, honey. Austin, a Real Housewives of Austin would be cute, girl. For those of us that live in Texas, Real Housewives of Austin would be really cute, girl. Like really, really cute. That would be cute. Austin has a lot of wealth there. There's a lot of wealth in Austin. It is the capital. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think the Real Housewives of Austin would eat. I think it would eat. Give me that. I do agree, but I don't think that Stanberry is going to be on this revamp of Ladies of London. Now, I do agree with you though. If she is, that means that they done these the housewives wrong. I do agree. I've been to Rhode Island and saw nothing impressive. I don't know, Miss Peggy. I really feel like I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't want I don't know. I don't know about Rhode Island. I'm gonna see what it give though. I'm gonna see what it give. Again, I'm not telling y'all that it may be review worthy, but I'll see what it give. I'll see what it give. Oklahoma was boring and nobody watched it. Austin has a lot of flavor and diversity. That is true. I would have loved to see a New Orleans too. It's a shame that they really can't really cast from the DMV area. Yeah, because there's a lot of money in the DMV area. There's a lot of now, child. There's a lot of everything in the DMV area. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Okay, I think we read everything. All right, so these are the new shows that Bravo is going to be releasing, child, and I'm interested. I'm gonna see what they give. I'm definitely gonna see what they give. Okay, I'm definitely gonna see what they give. All right. I think we talked about this briefly, y'all. So this will be on Bravo actually. So the Queen's Court. This is a spinoff of Queen's Court, and this is going to be King's Court, and it is produced by Holly Robinson Pete and her husband Rodney Pete. You have Carlos Boozer, you have Thaddeus Bullard, and Tyson Beckford, who are going to be the King's Court. Now listen, I want to tell y'all a couple things. Something about these dating shows, these wanting to find your kings and queens and all of these things. Girl, it be all like, what the? None of these people really be together. None of these people really stick with each other. Just like I lost interest in Never Ever Met, because I feel like all of that is bull crap. Like I feel like y'all done went 4 years semi knowing each other, and all you do is be on Zoom every day. Y'all don't pick up the phone and FaceTime each other and all that kind of. I really, some of these people who have pitched show ideas, y'all, can we cut it with the dating shows? I'm sorry. Do anybody agree with me? Y'all may not agree with me, and that's okay. But do anybody agree with that? These dating shows to me is just, it's like, what is, none of these people be together. Like, we didn't see what, maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 couples from Love Is Blind actually successfully, be together. I just don't. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of them. I really am. Agreed. They all use the same formula, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Like, please, Tyson Beckford, yeah, child. The dating shows are oversaturated. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the Never Ever Met situation. I don't know. It's like you playing in my face, almost. Like, I'm supposed to really believe that y'all ain't never got together. I'm not supposed to really believe the majority of y'all, are horn baskets, and there's no way you're gonna sit and meet someone virtually and you not be doing your little thing on the side. Hello, some of them pregnant and stuff. Girl, I cannot. I can't. Y'all, please double tap the screen. Not double tap the screen. Hit the like button. I forgot I'm on StreamYard. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. This comes out July the 13th, 9 to 8 on Bravo. Okay, so this one is not on Peacock. This one is going to be on Bravo. I wouldn't be surprised to see a season of Queen's Court come out. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so let's move on, honey. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on, y'all. It's these comments for me. Beatty, y'all. Beatty is Toya, right, sister, right? And y'all know Beatty is bisexual, I believe. Now, hopefully, I'm not. We've established, right, that she's bisexual, I believe. Anyway, Beatty. This is Beatty's fiance, y'all. This is Beatty's fiance. Beatty, girl. Girl, what is you doing, girl? What is you doing? Beatty, girl, what is you doing? Brittany, listen, Beatty. Sounding like somebody, grandmama, granddaddy. Beatty, please get out of our face playing, Beatty. Listen, I wish y'all well. I wish y'all well. I hope y'all, you guys live happily ever after, Beatty. Beatty, girl, Beatty, girl. You don't know what you want to do. Once you that show just ended, and please believe me, when we TV don't play about filming and putting out their stuff. Beatty, you were just with that woman on social media too, wasn't it? Y'all was just doing them prank videos on YouTube and TikTok down to the car. Beatty, please get away from us. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. She don't know that man. And send Beatty, go away. Go away from us with this. All right, so let's get into Shamia versus Angela, girl. I know probably some of y'all tired of it. I know some of y'all probably tired of it, but let's get into it real quick. We ain't gonna spend too much time on none of these topics, to be honest, but we're gonna talk about it. Beatty. Okay, so let's talk about Shamia and Angela. I actually agree with Angela in this situation. I don't know why people trying to figure out a way to make Angela wrong in this situation. I absolutely do agree. Listen, you are a married woman, and although this is your friend, I do feel like Shamia, of course, we're gonna talk about her and Porsha too, but you got your face in Porsha's ass, if you ask me, even when it comes to this Angela situation. Let's just be for real. Ain't none of y'all gonna allow no woman, if she playing, no man, if he playing, to say that they can F your husband. Baby, who gonna do it? Who gonna play about it? Who gonna play about it? Drop in the chat right now and let me know that you about to take that as a joke and that you gonna play with it. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I don't care if you playing. And the fact that Porsha keep acting dumb, like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't remember saying that. I'm blaming it on the Henny. I'm gonna blame it on the Henny. I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. Girl, Porsha. Girl, these ladies done sit up here and confirm that you did say it. You did say you could sleep with that woman's husband. Now, I'm just asking, okay? Some of y'all may be into that swinging bull, and all of that, Some of y'all may be into it. Some of y'all may be freaky and things like that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. What I do got to do with, though, is the mass majority of people is not to let you sit up and tell no jokes talking about you can F somebody's husband. Just being for real. So I do agree with Angela. I feel like you can say something to your friend like that ain't cool. That ain't cool, Shamia. Shamia, it's not cool because, first of all, again, you are married as well. You are married as well. Nah, my sweet. Nope. What's the big deal? Don't never play with me by my husband. Don't ever play with me by mine. Don't give a damn if you telling a joke. Don't play with me by mine. Some folks just don't play that about their marriage, about their union. They take their union seriously. No, and another thing, it doesn't help what Porsha has been accused of when it comes to Simon, and you saying that about somebody else's husband. I can't help but think that you could steal and take my husband. Hello, my sweet. What do you mean? What's the big deal? So we're gonna act like Porsha ain't guilty of the actions that she has done? Like, huh? And then to tell that lady, to tell Angela to like pretty much get over it is crazy. Your ass should have been asleep. Girl, who you talking to? I don't gotta be asleep. Since when have you been able to tell me when I'm supposed to go to sleep or when I'm supposed to be asleep? So you telling me to go to sleep because you knew what you said, and they're gonna turn around and say you should have been asleep. No, girl, you shouldn't have said what you said, and that's why I came downstairs to check you about it. No, don't play with mine. Don't play with mine. And also, we got to keep in mind all of these allegations that Porsha have under her belt about certain things, Phaedra, you Candy, we baby, don't play with my husband. Don't play with my husband. Don't play with my husband. Don't play with it. 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 Okay, Bama girl said she be ready to throw them bows. Y'all don't think I will tell someone that and never mean it because they don't want him, and neither would I. No. We can't think like that just because you don't want him. No. What kind of logic is that? Just because you don't want him, folks. Okay, no. We can't think like that. No. Just because you wouldn't want him doesn't make it right when someone says something like that. Because I don't know what your intentions are. I don't know that you really don't want him. You could just be telling me something. Don't play with my husband. That's just on period. That's just on period. And I'm not mad at Angela. I'm not mad at Angela because you're not gonna do it. And Shamia, for you to be sitting up acting dumb, you wouldn't want nobody to say that about your husband. And then with the whole outside baby situation, Kelly, you be quiet. You be quiet and you focus on what you got going on over there with your divorce. You be quiet. Some talk about that outside baby. Listen, this is why I say y'all are proving my point about Angela being an amazing housewife, because this is her first season. Not only are y'all trying to attack her marriage, but y'all also trying to be a group of mean girls against her. Now, y'all used to do it with Drew. It's not so much of everybody doing it against Drew. It's Porsha doing it against Drew. But the rest of y'all are really honestly proving my point about Angela being a good housewife, because Angela can dish it and she can take it. So far, we've seen her be able to dish it and take it. I just feel like that whole situation, you're not going to sit up here and play with mine, and then you're not going to tell me how to respond when you're playing with mine. Porsha was also fake with that apology. That apology was fake. No Lavelle Crawford, girl. Not Lavelle Crawford. Yeah, okay, that's what Kelly need to be worried about. She sit over talking about, yeah, that side baby. Girl, hey, Aries love. No. We'll get into Drew at another time, y'all, because baby, honey, Drew and Drew. If Angela is so weak to hold on, let me see what you're saying. Let me see what you're saying. Because listen, if Angela is so weak to think that Charles would sleep with Porsha, then Porsha deserves to take him. No, my sweet, what are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? That has nothing to do with somebody being weak. You're just not gonna play with mine. You're not gonna play with mine. Do you understand what Porsha's rap is? What Porsha has done? That's just not some shit that need to come out of your mouth ever. You don't never need to say you could take somebody's husband or you can F somebody's husband. Never. That never needs to come out of your mouth. And grow up if you playing like that. Don't play with me like that, because you fool around, you gonna F around and find out playing. Okay? Y'all don't know what my sweet talking about. I don't know what my sweet talking about, y'all. Your baby, you gonna F around and find out. I promise you. I promise you. And then it don't help me because, baby, when I'm in a relationship, I'm literally in a relationship. Like, you just not finna do that. You're not finna do that. No. I will sleep with your husband. I bet you wouldn't. And I bet you wouldn't say that. Not in my presence, you wouldn't. Baby, I'll be right over there with Kenya playing with me. I'll be over there with Kenya, girl. Listen, suspended. Where he at? Suspended. Why? Things that got really physical. Listen, I custom cameraman out and everything. Don't play with me about mine. People are always talking about Porsha taking someone's man. If Porsha can take your man, that's not the y'all. Come on, it's not the that ain't the thing. Porsha did take that man over there, whether she took him on whatever kind of grounds. The fact of the matter is she did it. So you're not gonna be playing with me about. Listen, my sweet and unique Monique. Well, that ain't unique Monique. Okay, I'ma just say Uni and my sweet. Y'all go over there to that corner over there and quit playing. I don't know what y'all talking about. But you have to play with my whether Angela was sleeping or wide awake. Porsha not Porsha. Oh my God. Still said what she said. She's disgusting. I just think it's important. Again, with certain people, I guess you just won't F around and find out. Don't play with me about my husband. Okay. Shamia saying that the Porsha situation ain't her fight. Shamia, you have been involved in a lot of things that's not necessarily your fight. Okay, so I don't understand why this one would be any different. Okay, y'all all butt in to stuff that really ain't your fight. So you sitting up saying that your friend shouldn't have done this. I don't know, Shamia. You give me you're a little afraid of Porsha. Shamia. I think that's what it boils down to. It ain't even about you kissing her ass. I think you scared of Porsha low key. I really do. Let me tell you why. I went back and I watched season 9 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been doing that the last 2 days. There was an episode where y'all remember when Phaedra it was Phaedra, Porsha, and what's that girl name? Shari. They were sitting down eating, right? Right. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all done been in stuff that ain't your fight at all. So, child, stop picking up some stuff for me, Toodles. It was in very poor taste. Yeah, it was in very poor taste. Don't say that. Don't do that. Okay, so if y'all can remember correctly, Phaedra was sitting at the table when she did the little action thing about Candy and Porsha and all of that extra kind of stuff. Okay, so when she did that at the table, production played back several times how Porsha did not speak up for Shamia at all in that moment. My thing though, Shamia, Porsha has not changed in not one bit. Porsha has been treating you like this. Shamia, y'all remember when Don Juan was telling all the things down to the Candy Coated Factory? Y'all remember that? Shamia was sitting there talking to Candy. Don Juan kind of got up, telling Shamia what was going on down to that party. When Don Juan charged up Phaedra and Porsha them, okay, Shamia was standing there. Shamia was sitting in front of Candy. And what did Shamia say? Shamia was like, "Now you're not gonna do my friend like that. Don't do my friend like that." Even when they was down to that party, when Shamia kept asking, "Oh, Porsha didn't stop them from talking about me. Porsha didn't stop them from doing it." Porsha been showing you who she was. I understand we're on season 16, but if we just go back, Porsha has had a pattern of this. So, like, girl, like, get off the gas with this. That's why I really just don't care about Shamia doing these interviews out here talking about she wish her and Porsha relationship and she wished this, she wished that. Girl, Porsha again done showed you. She done showed you. She done showed you. Phaedra did that before Candy and Porsha sat down. You said you wanted to finger me till I come. Oh, girl, that was horrible, honey. But yeah, that was before. That was before. And again, Shamia not worried about Porsha being around her husband. Okay, I mean she don't gotta be worried. Baby, we would have some boundaries set. Because what you're not gonna do is bring that over here to my house. No. I see some of y'all let stuff fly. Y'all let a lot of stuff fly. Now you ain't playing with mine. I just want to ask. This ain't no disrespect. Are y'all married or in relationships, or are y'all single? Talking from a single standpoint. Well, I just want to know. I'm just asking. You think Phaedra would learn her lesson about repeating ish? Porsha is playing a role. Shamia and Porsha broken friendship is fake in a stupid storyline. Okay. I mean, we gonna discuss it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna discuss it. Remember at the reunion where Porsha told what Phaedra said about Candace backstage, Porsha's Shamia over her sister. You sure right. I do remember about Candy. Yep, you sure right. I do remember that. Why are so many people acting like Porsha and Shamia are birds of a feather, which is why they have been tight all these years? Shamia just looked up and caught the type of man that they both want. Now, I can agree with that. Definitely that last part, CC. I married an ain't no hoe, ain't down hoe. Coming into my house regardless of if I trust my husband or not. Yeah, you're just not gonna play with, and you ain't gonna play with my husband like that. Where is yours now? Send him over here. I am married. You want him? No, because you would never. Let me tell you something. You would never. I ain't no disrespectful nigga out here who would ever feel like that I need to tell anybody that I could take your husband. That ain't me. You may find somebody else out here that play like that. I told you I stopped sleeping with people's husband back when I was 19, honey. Yeah, I stopped sleeping with people's husband then. I realized that was disrespectful. I was young too. I didn't know that man was married though. No, Shamia is not fully comfortable with Porsha around her husband. Who would be? Even if something would never happen, I wouldn't trust her. Porsha can give Gerald the son he wants before. Oh my word! Oh Jesus, Miss Peggy. Hey, Miss Eva. You was a hussy back then. I was a hussy. I told y'all about that man. Now, one thing about it, two things for sure. You could call me a sugar baby because now I wasn't with this man for the money that he can give. Okay, so let's talk about it real quick. Just real quick. Story time. So again, y'all, I did not know the man was married. We had messed around a couple of times. Shit, I'm grown. Who gonna check me about it? We had messed around a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? And it just so happened one day, you know, because after you get done doing what you gotta do, sometimes you be hungry, right? So, baby, we had went a couple rounds. No, this is really how this happened. We had went a couple rounds, honey, and had went to go get something to eat. Baby, when we came back to the house, why that man wife pull up? She pulled up and she was like, "This my husband. This is my husband. What's going on here?" I said husband. But what you won't do, and I'm gonna tell you this in front of your wife, what you won't do is leave without handing me my money. That's what you will not do. Okay, so huzzy, holding my DNA, whatever you want to call it. What you won't do is you won't be leaving out this driveway without giving me my money. Okay, that's what you won't get to do. Y'all, I got that man good. That man paid for all my graduation stuff, baby. When I say everything, I mean everything all the way down to the cap and gown, down to the food, to the party. I really wish I knew where this man was. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know. Him and his wife probably moved forever away. I don't even know if they still married. I don't know none of that. But baby, one thing about it, don't clutch your pearls, soul sister. don't clutch your pearls. Don't clutch them. Don't clutch them. I'm telling you. Listen, his wife was like, come on. I said, listen, lady, I got respect for you because I ain't know this man was married. But what he not finna do, he not finna leave without this payment. Okay? Okay? I don't know what you heard, and I don't know what you seen, but this man is not leaving without payment. Who you think you messing with? But anyway, y'all, like that was hilarious. But no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't like to this day. You know what I'm saying? I stay out of folks' marriages. I stay out of folks' relationships. I stay out of stuff. You know, when you creeping and you doing your do thing, you know. But y'all, you know what's crazy? I always say this. I don't know why I attract older men. I attract older men and women. Yeah, you older women. I told y'all about the other day when I went up to the store. This lady was like, "How many girlfriends you got?" And the man had walked in. That man was 4, honey, and I did get his number. Shami and Angela better keep our eyes on Porsha. Child, was he a pastor? He wasn't a pastor. You know, listen, I be trying not to mess with the men of God. At least the alleged men of God. I be trying not to mess with them. Cause them men of Gods, baby. That old lady was definitely trying to get baby. I was like, that's what I want over here. How many girlfriends you got? None, ma'am. None. Not a now. Yeah. But y'all, for real, now I've changed so much. Like I've matured so much. Thank God for growth. Thank God for growth, honey. Thank God for growth. All right. So let's get into our next topic here. Nene sat down with Cynthia, y'all. Nene sat down with Cynthia. And I want to say this, like I really did enjoy their sit down. It felt like girlfriends just talking and catching up. But I want to say this. About Nene. So y'all know I rise for Nene, right? I rise for Nene. Okay, we get it. She was reading the cards in these interviews, right? But I feel like she sat down with her good girlfriend. They caught up. They talked about each other's businesses as far as like what they have coming up. Nene's drink will be available next month, I believe. I believe Cynthia's may already be available. I'm not sure. But I felt like they just sat down and had a good time. And I feel like I'm gonna say this about Nene. I feel like people need to allow her to really get her footing. I really do. Because this is a lot different from being on the show where you don't really have to worry about the production, you don't have to worry about the editing, you don't have to worry about. Now, I'm not saying that she has to worry about. She has a lot more to worry about with her shows, right? With what she's creating, I really do. And I think a lot of people are expecting for her to come out guns a blazing in her interviewing skills or her conversation skills when honestly she ain't never done this before. Not like this, not to this capacity. She's done different things. So I'm hoping that, of course, the more that she does it, she gets better at what she's doing. I also think too, when it comes to, I see somebody talking about the makeup. I think also when she sees herself more and stuff like that, I don't know. I just think growth comes with when you're doing something that you're not necessarily comfortable doing. And I'm not saying that some of the stuff that she does that I haven't said, like, of course, reading off of the cards, it was bothering me. Like, a lot of stuff sometimes that she kind of bother me a little bit. However, I rise with Nene, and I think that, but that's the thing though, CC. I think the viewers have turned it into interviews. I really do. I feel like the viewers have turned it into interviews, and this is what she's now calling it. But I think that it's more of a conversation, and I think that that's where she's trying to go down. You know what I'm saying? She's not a natural on her show. I think you got to get a footing. I really do. Because even for some people that you feel like they do good on their show, they have to learn. They have to get in there and do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I don't know. I'm gonna give my girl some grace. And that I did comment on one of these things, and I was like, y'all give my girl some grace. Dang, y'all expect for her to come out Hollywood ablazing, honey. Just really getting it in. No, give her some time. Give my girl some time. Stop playing with her. Stop playing on her top. But no, I really do think she needed a little time. I enjoyed this one, like with all of them. I really enjoyed this one because I felt like it was a good conversation. I felt like they were able to flow. I felt like they were able to really sit down and talk. And hopefully this opens the door for other past housewives to maybe come on the show. I would love to see her have a conversation with y'all. Now this would be wishful thinking. But girl, I would not be mad if she go over there and get Kim Zolzak. I ain't gonna even hold you. And I don't even like Kim. I don't even like Kim. I would love to see her. I would love to see her talk with Kim. I would love to see her talk with Candy. Yeah, I would love to see that too, because I think it could happen. Even though, Candy is like really, out here doing it. I don't know when she's gonna have time, but I would love to see her talk to Candy. I would honestly love to see her talk to Phaedra. Let's see. I would like for her to go to other cities and grab other women and just talk to them. I really would. You don't gotta keep it just on RHOA. I feel like her sitting down with people that she was on the show with, of course, is gonna be good. And bring Kenya. Go get Kenya. I think now is a good time to interview Kenya. Yeah, I think now's a good time to interview Kenya. Go around and grab Kenya. But I feel like all of these people that she's had experiences with, just go sit down and talk to them. Like, now, Soul Sister, I would like for her to talk to Sheree. Now, y'all know how I feel about Sheree. However, I want them to be in the same setting talking about what happened season 1 when Nene showed up to Sheree's party and her name won't on the invite list. I want to see them talk about that extensively. I do. And if you really think about it, in the early years, Candy and Sheree really did have like some cute like back and forths. I ain't gonna hold you. They did. So I would love to see it. See it. It would be Let's see, KKK Kim on her show. She might as well bring Roni Ramona. I think Ramona is way worse. Way worse. I don't like Kim, but I think Ramona is way worse. Mariah would be a good person for her to speak to. I don't see Candy. Yeah, that's why I say wishful thinking with Candy. I think wishful thinking with Candy. Kim may do it because Kim ain't got nothing else but that show. It'll be great promotion for that Hulu show she on. But you probably right, Symmetry. You know, I don't care. I just want her to sit down, have these good interviews, do these good conversations. We want to see Carlos on the Nemo, and you know, girl, bring people that I feel like you'll have a genuine conversation with. Oh, you know who they should go get? Girl, going to get Walter down here. Going to get Walter down here, and also going to get what was the lady name? God dog, I can't think on the top of my head. But her and Kenya will be good too. Please redo the the ghetto. Bitch, where you live at? Yeah, redo that. That would be funny. A white refrigerator. Girl, go put your shoes on so we can go get you a place. And y'all, Nene is still funny unintentionally. Like, sometimes she just be saying stuff and I think she be really serious, but it just be the way she said it and it just be funny. Like, I'm here for it. Nene lost me when she called Kenya unborn child a buffalo. I just don't agree with that. I really think she was talking about Kenya. I don't really think she was talking about the child, but you know, I ain't gonna go there. I wonder if Mel ever responded. I don't know. That sit down would be good. A lot of people were saying Mel probably wouldn't do it because Nene is friends with Carlos. Like, I don't think that would be the reason. Because I mean, Carlos is friends with a lot of people. Look, Carlos was friends with Claudia Jordan way before, you know, and you know, Claudia Jordan and Mel are friends. So, like, you know, I don't necessarily think that that's the case. I just think that I hope they got in contact with each other. I do. I really do. Again, like I said, I want her to bring people on that she could really have a good conversation with. You know what I mean? She said, "What are you having? A buffalo?" That's toward the child. Again, I don't really want to go there. I don't agree with that, but I don't really want to go there. But again, I think that these ladies did good. We'll go over their interview as well. Yeah, I do honestly think that there's a door open for Nene too. I do. I don't care what nobody say. I really do. I think that there's a door open for Nene over there. Something. It ain't even got to be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but something is going to work out for all of them. Because again, we have seen her work for NBC Universal since all of this has happened. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait because something is going to happen. Miss Mama's already told y'all, but she'll be back at work with them people. So yeah, they look good. I loved it too. The friendship contract. That's how they should have ended this though. They should have ended this because they both have evolved into different spaces. I mean, Cynthia. Nene has evolved, of course, with the loss of Greg. So I thought the friendship contract would have been a great way for them to end their live or that video. Yup. That's what they should have done. That would have been real cute. Relive that all over again. I love Nene and Cynthia's friendship. All these housewives have hit below the belt at one point or another. I do agree with that. Some have done a little bit more than others, but I do agree with that. Is the current season of our choice season 16? Yes. She's back with the NBC Universal family. Yep, absolutely. So that's why I say I do believe she is gonna be back at work. Y'all, Shamia out here doing these interviews talking about Porsha, and girl, again, I think I already said all I need to say on Shamia and Porsha. Like Porsha, girl, I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't play by my husband either. Catch these hands. Yeah, we ain't no way I'm finna let you sit out here and say you finna F my husband or you can F my husband. No, you can't. Don't play with me like that. Don't ever joke with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a joke. All right, let's see here. Y'all, also, we doing 10 in honor of $10 million. We doing hashtag 10, $10 donations or any donations that you are willing
What would
to
you say
give
maybe kind
here
of the
on
main thing?
the channel. You have Cash App, Venmo. You have ways to be a blessing. Is there anyone that would like to give? Let's take a brief intermission. I'll be right back.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all know we ain't seen a bishop in a minute, have it? We ain't seen a bishop in a minute, have it? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna always, go along with what's going on in the news, and since the blogger, I mean, since the people said, $10 million, we're doing $10. Lord, not Apostle Whitehead, a blast from the past. Baby, I missed that, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I miss him too, Cheryl. They want my boo thing, but I do miss him too. I miss him too. I miss the bishop. Yeah. All right. Okay, we talked about sweet tea. There was a couple of other things I wanted to talk about. Hold on one. Okay, here is what I wanted to talk about. Now we'll talk about more of this on our show tomorrow. However, let's get into this. Y'all, if there's anybody that I can't stand Megyn Kelly's ass. I'm gonna call Don Lemon on you. Okay. I'm going to call Johnny freaking Lemon on you. Because right now he has no F's to give. Praying for Don Lemon though. But he got no F's to give. And I know he can't stand you. Tell your husband to stop watching Don Lemon husband, huh? Girl, we don't like you, you trash box. Listen to what she had to say about the Met Gala, y'all.
Year's theme was superfine, tailoring Black style, an homage to Black dandyism. What's that, you ask? No one has any idea. Prepare yourself, however, for a deep dive into leftist, academic, gobbledygook, nonsensical talk, which is probably how it got chosen as the Met Gala theme. That and their desire to pander to Black people. The Met says Black dandyism came from the intersection of African and European style traditions, of course. What does that mean? I have no idea. but it seems to be based on a 2009 book written by a woman named Monica Miller called Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism and the Styling of Black Diasporic Identity. Okay, so far we have dandyism, intersection, and diasporic identity. So we're betting 1,000 on the scale of leftist code language that will make liberals sound smarter and feel superior. Ms. Miller's book provides as follows, quote, "The Black Dandy's style is, from the beginning, always simultaneously personal, cultural, representative of the race, and about representation, even as it evaluates norms of racialization, class privileges, gender assignments, and the rules of sexuality in ways similar to that of his European dandy brothers." All clear now? No one is. The whole point is to lose you and sound smarter than you by saying words that are totally empty and meaningless. Dandyism, for those still lost and looking for meaning, is, per the New York Times, quote, "a style of elevated dress once imposed upon enslaved people, remade by Black aesthetes." What is an aesthete, you ask? Why, it's a person who has or pretends to have a special appreciation of art and beauty, like that woman who wrote the book and the people at the Met and the people who write at the New York Times, who must be really familiar with the term aesthete, A-E-S-T-H-E-T-E, because it sounds like them.
Girl, I'm dragging your ass tomorrow. I'm so sick of you. I'm calling Don. Don't make me call Don Lemons on your ass. Girl, shut up. You hating from outside the club. You can't even get in. Shut up, stupid. You know you want to be a part of it, you big dummy. I don't say this word very often, but do you mean I hate for somebody? Her and an orange man, they right neck and neck together when it come to me. Girl, go. Let me shut up before I say something. Oh, I wanted to start your comment because I'm a little lost. You know something we don't know? Angela Oakley needs to be held accountable as well. Degrading another Black woman is wrong to Britt Eady. We watching the same show? Cause y'all help me with this one. I'm not quite understanding this comment. I saw this comment. I had to start. Andre, help me out. What? So you're a Britt Eady fan? Is that what I'm reading a little bit? Britt Eady brought a lot of this bullshit she got going through on her own. And Britt don't need to be held accountable for the stuff that she didn't say to Angela too. Girl, I am so confused. I will wait for your comment. Let me move on, honey. Because that is insane. Let's get into Jasmine Crockett. Girl, this is my girl right here. Baby, she ate down with this one. Let's get into it. She ate down, okay? She ate down. All right. Hold on. Here we go.
Miss Graves, I want to play a game. It's called Trump or Trans. You ready? Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to tell me whether or not it is Trump or trans people that are responsible. You understand?
Got it.
Okay, very good. The first one, gutted medical research.
Trump.
Kidnapping Americans and sending them to foreign countries, aka deporting them.
Trump.
Driving us into a recession.
Trump.
Increasing the cost of everything.
Trump.
Waging an idiotic tariff war.
Trump.
Harming farmers.
Trump.
Ignoring the Constitution.
Trump.
Proposing to take away Social Security.
Trump.
Cutting health care.
Trump.
Firing government workers who keep our country safe.
Trump.
Encouraging an environment of hate and divisiveness.
Trump.
Thank you so much. This committee could be engaged in actual oversight of fraud, waste, abuse, and mismanagement. So let's talk about waste. Like Trump's plan to spend almost $100 million for his little birthday parade, or how he spent 25% of his first 100 days golfing, costing taxpayers tens of millions of dollars. In fact, it's a little bit over 30 million at our last estimation. In fact, President Trump is on pace to spend more than $1 billion of taxpayer dollars just on golfing. Yet the Republicans have been silent. So they must think spending taxpayer dollars on the president's golfing trips is more important than providing health care to their constituents. And when I talk about constituents, we're going to talk about the ones on this committee. So, Miss Graves, I want to play a game.
Girl, keep her protected at all costs. She boy, I'm here for it, and we're going to play it again tomorrow. Yes, honey. She ate down with that one. Just basically saying that the people is over here doing more. Yeah. Miss Crockett, keep eating. Keep eating. Keep being great. All right. Keep being great. Keep being great. Keep being good at what you do, honey. Keep being good at what you do, honey. Okay, I was still waiting on the response. I ain't really. Do we get a response? I don't think we got a response to that. Oh, but I want to talk about this one. Phaedra is going to out Angela. That's why Angela didn't want Phaedra to come back to the show. Did Angela say she didn't want Phaedra to come back to the show? I don't recall hearing her say that. What I do recall though is Angela most definitely will have a response for Miss Phaedra Parks. I don't know why y'all put Phaedra up on this little thing that Phaedra can't, like, people supposed to be scared to approach Phaedra about something that Phaedra done or said. You said it like Angela's supposed to be scared of Phaedra. Phaedra is on that bullshit because Phaedra is the one who called the rest of them and told them about the alleged men, okay? The alleged men that's supposed to have been going on Angela. So listen, yeah, thank you, Miss Peggy, and I know you're a Phaedra fan. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Angela can handle Phaedra, okay? So being, didn't want her on the show, I think that's definitely reaching a stretch. I haven't heard her say that. But I want to get back. Where they come and go? I just want to know, because somebody tell me what they mean. Did y'all see her on Stephen Colbert? He tried his Megyn Kelly best to embarrass Representative Crockett, but she ate his tail up. Oh, baby, I'm gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the backup channel because that's where we're gonna be. Again, what? I don't know what this means, but listen, one day, hopefully you can answer it for me. Okay. Because I would like to know what this means. Anywho, anyway, anyhow, y'all. Last but not least at all, let's talk about Miss Melody Shari Rogers, honey. Hold on, guys. Give me just a minute. Give me just a minute. They are writing some beautiful articles on Melody Shari, but I did want to. It is Mother's Day weekend, honey. It is Mother's Day weekend. What is going on? Melody. Okay, it is Mother's Day weekend. I know y'all gonna be around there, getting things for your mothers and all of that. Okay, you guys are gonna be getting things for your mothers, and so Melody Shari is having another TikTok sale, and here is where you can go register. You can go register. Now I'm registered on my actual account. I'm not logged in on here, but I am registered. So Saturday, May the 10th, this the day before Mother's Day, from 2 to 10 p.m. So Mother's Day discount giveaways, all that good stuff. Tell your mama to hold on, cause she gonna get it next week. Okay, she gonna get it next week. So you know what I'm saying. Make sure that y'all go around there and support Melody Shari during her TikTok live for Mother's Day. Okay, Melody is trying to make me broke. Okay, so here again is where you can register. I thought I was sharing my screen, child. Here's where you can register. Just go to her page, and right up underneath her name and her everything, you'll see where it says to register for this live. Okay. All right, y'all. I do have more content rolling out today. Your boy has been extremely busy. If you guys have not paid attention to the video that I did this morning, please do so. We will have more videos rolling out, pre-recorded and live videos. Tomorrow, our schedule will be as follows. This evening at 6 p.m., we will be dropping the information for the game night. Okay. We will be dropping the information for the members only game night tomorrow night. Just for, people who, you're not going to be with your mom this weekend. You just kind of need something to clear your mind and stuff like that. So we'll be doing a Jeopardy game night tomorrow. I'll be sending out the information to Patreons and members only. Our first one is just going to be between us. And we'll figure out, what we'll be doing publicly. But there's a lot of you all that are members, and I want you to participate. Let's see what else. I don't know. I feel like I got something else going on. Oh. Listen, y'all. It's been a minute since we've talked about it. However, y'all do know that we are, Lord, listen, so much has happened, but we have the Starlight Starry Awards coming up as well. Now, this is honoring those in reality television. Now, here's the thing. We are working on rolling out a lot of different things for the awards because I do want it to be different, and we're gonna have a really good time with it. If you are interested in being in participating with the awards, please reach out to us at I'm gonna put the email address in the comment section. Hold on one second. You guys can shoot us an email. If you'd like to present, if you'd like to help, if you'd like to do anything, hold on. If you got like maybe an extra hour or two a day that you can spare, helping us with the awards, that would be great as well. But it's coming regardless. It's coming regardless. So let me just put the email here. So you can email us at this Gmail account, reality TV starry awards at gmail.com. Shoot us an email, and we'd be more than happy to get back with you and get you on board with the other board of directors and the people who are working behind the scenes to make this thing happen. Okay. So in case if you guys don't know, this is a virtual award show for reality TV stars. Listen, they put coins in our pocket because we get up here and literally everybody that I got on here on this thumbnail is from reality TV. So they put money in our pocket. This year, we are honoring Dr. Melody Shari Rogers. We are honoring Candy Burris Tucker, and we are honoring Karamo Brown. Again, I will tell you guys, this was a choice from the board. This was a choice from the board. Girl, what is this? Why you saying this to me? we are honoring those in web reality TV as well. We are honoring a lot of stuff. So some stuff that you probably guys you probably haven't heard of, but just stay tuned because we're gonna put everybody on. Okay, we put everybody on, including YouTube content creators, podcasters, makeup artists, stylists, all the way down to photographers, all of the things. Okay, we're honoring everybody. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Keep an eye out on the community wall and Patreons. Keep your notifications on as I continue to push out content for you all to enjoy. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.